Arraignment, bail, and bond. Let's give a 60-second breakdown. Arraignment is your first court appearance. That's where you'll be read a copy of your charges. The DA will file any required notices that must be made, and your attorney will typically enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Now, it's at that stage where the judge will have the opportunity to decide what are the conditions of your release. Are you going to be held pending your trial, or you can be released pending your trial? If you have the opportunity to be released pending your trial, what conditions are there going to be? Some of the main conditions that you might hear about is bail and bond. Now, the main difference between those two is that bail is cash that's paid directly to the court. So let's just say the court sets bail at $10,000. You have to pay $10,000 to the court in order to be released pending your trial. If you don't return to court at any point, you would surrender that $10,000. At the end of your case, regardless if you're convicted or not, as long as you come back to court, you'll get that $10,000 back. Bond, on the other hand, is another type of way to secure your release. There are bail bondsmen that take a fee, typically 10%, and then the bondsman will put up the rest of the money in order for you to be released pending your trial. So let's just take the example of the $10,000 cash. If the court also offers $10,000 bond, you can typically go to a bondsman, pay them 10%, so $1,000, and the bondsman will pay the remaining $9,000. Now, the key difference is that $1,000, that 10% that you paid to the bondsman, that's the bondsman's fee. You're not going to get that money back even at the end of the case. But it obviously requires a much less amount to put down. So always keep in mind the difference between bail and bond in order to get the best possible way and the cheapest way for you to be able to get released pending your case.